Hey guys, I am going to give you your insurance test study guide. Your test is going to be tomorrow. No, yes, tomorrow on Friday, and it is going to be from 2:45 to 3:30, and that is the only time that it's going to be available, which is during our class time. So take lots of notes during this study guide, and it can really help you out. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple terms that you need to know for this test. You need to be familiar with what a deductible is, a deductible, a policy, a claim, a premium, liability, coverage, out-of-pocket expense. So I am going to give you, hopefully you already have those words written down, and I am going to give you some of the definition of those. So a deductible is the amount you must pay before you begin receiving any benefits from your insurance company. The amount you must pay before you begin receiving any benefits from your insurance company. Okay, a policy. A policy describes the type of coverage in an insurance agreement. Describes the type of coverage in an insurance agreement. A claim is paperwork filed with an insurance company in order to get them to cover a loss for someone they insure. Paperwork filed with an insurance company in order to get them to cover a loss for someone they insure. Okay, premium. Premium is the amount you pay monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually to purchase different types of insurance. If at any time I'm going too fast, just push pause, and I'm going to go ahead and fly through this. Liability. The state or quality of being obligated according to law or equity. Coverage applies to the amount of protection you have through your insurance company in an event of loss. And out-of-pocket expense is a specific amount of money that you pay when insurance only covers a portion of the costs. All right, so let's move on. These are going to be a little different. A little different than just a definition. So, a couple statements that you need to know. Financially, it makes sense to stay on your parents' auto insurance policy through college if possible. Financially, it makes sense to stay on your parents' auto insurance policy through college if possible. Okay, you are going to need to know the 7 basic types of coverage needed. The 7 basic types of coverage needed, and this is in your notes from this week, the 7 basic types of coverage needed. Okay, you need to know, I'm going to leave a blank and you fill in this blank. Without proper insurance, certain losses can what? Without proper insurance, certain losses can blank you. You should probably put you at the end. Without proper insurance, certain losses can blank you. And all of these are in your handouts or the videos from all of the insurance that we've talked about. So we did start insurance last week. So this is not only during week 4. There will be some in week 3 as well. Okay, insurance puts a blank over your life. The hard work you've done, the money you've saved, and the money that you have to invest. What goes in that blank? Okay, another one. If you have a full emergency fund, the best way to keep your premiums down is to raise your blank. What goes in that blank? Okay, another one. Consider dropping your collision, like collision insurance, on blank. This is the insurance that pays to fix your own car. What goes in that blank? Consider dropping your collision insurance on blank. This is the insurance that pays to fix your own car. Okay, so you also need to know the types of auto insurance and what they do, like what do they cover? Different types of auto insurance. That was on a video that I made. You also need to know how to get a good deal on car insurance as a teen driver. How can you get a good deal on car insurance as a teen driver? Again, this is all in a video that I've made that hopefully y'all have watched. And something else, why is it important to have health insurance even if you are young and healthy? Why is it important for you to have health insurance even if you are young and healthy? You need to know what is a copayment. What is a copayment? You need to know the 3 types of health insurance that were in one of the handouts. The 3 different ones that you need to know are basic health, major medical expenses, and dental and eye. And you need to know what all of these cover, and you need to know all 3 of those and what they cover. You need to know what is a beneficiary. What is a beneficiary? You need to know this statement. The financial risk associated with death is the loss of income necessary to support your family. You need to know that whole statement. The financial risk associated with death is the loss of income necessary to support your family. Okay, you need to know what replaces lost income due to death. What replaces lost income due to death? I told you in the video that you were definitely going to need to know this. What replaces lost income due to death? Okay, you also need to know what is the difference between term and cash value life insurance. You need to be able to discuss each of these. You need to know the difference between term and cash value life insurance. Okay, I think there. Okay, you need to be able to explain the importance of liability protection. You need to be able to explain the difference between liability protection. Why is it important to have a liability protection? You need to be able to explain how someone becomes self-insured. You need to be able to explain how someone becomes self-insured. And the last thing you need to know, it's pretty long. What are some unnecessary types of insurance and why are they unnecessary? What are some unnecessary types of insurance and why are they unnecessary? And this was in a handout that you should have read this week. So these are unnecessary types of insurances. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Don't forget that you have a test on Friday, and it will be from 2:45 to 3 o'clock. Oh, sorry, 2:45 to 3:30. And it will close right at 3:30, so hopefully you're done. I'm praying for you, and I miss you a lot. Good luck.